Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel.
How you doing today?
It is Monday. I apologize, I haven't been uploading on Sunday. We're going back to that schedule. I just been traveling and real tired and I got a lot of excuses because I'm a YouTuber and that's what we do. This is Monday's video. We're going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. makeup. I have a bunch of new stuff from e.l.f. I haven't tried yet, so that's what I'm going to be doing, okay? Okay. You know what? I personally will not sit through a long intro ever whatsoever, so why do I make long intros? I don't know. Let's sing the subscribe song and actually film the actual video that you came here for. How about that?
Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe! We love you, Laura.
All right, let's jump right in. Holy Lord, that was the fastest intro I've ever done on my channel, and I hope you appreciated it. First, we're gonna start with makeup. Tyler, if you'll be an assistant to zoom us in a little bit so I can see. Okay, this looks good. Thank you, sir, for your assistance. You are free to leave. God. Okay. Here is the tone adjusting face primer that I'm gonna be using. Now, me and Kristen Leanne's collab that we just filmed, which was my last video. Oh my God, we're recording.
Yeah, I haven't.
Don't put that in there. We tried this out and it was kind of a catastrophe because she used too much. So I'm just going to take this little pea-sized amount, which actually looks like green baby food. It looks like green baby food. I'm going to go ahead and rub this into my skin. It's very, oh, come on, lash glue. Realness? Always attacking my eye. Why are you there? Because I'm gross and I don't spend hours every night scrubbing it off. That's why it's there. So the primer, it feels very, very, very silicone-y. It's not exactly what I typically go for because I kind of have dry skin, but I do feel like it has like that super pore filling essence to it. So if that's what you're looking for, I haven't worn that like all day, so I don't know how it's gonna wear, but it does feel like that's gonna be the vibe of that primer. Now what I'm really excited to try out is this Flawless Finish foundation from e.l.f. and I got the shade Almond here, and we're gonna give her a little shake.
Oh, so cute. It's a boo.
We have a guest on the show. It's a very disturbed little kitty.
Oh, his name is Boo and he is just so handsome. Hi.
How can people not love cats? Probably because they attack everybody and rip their faces off. Love trying out some new makeup. So I'm going to give it a shake. I always shake my foundations because I want to make sure they're not settled into the bottle. I'm going to take an M6 brush from Morphe and I'm going to put a little squisharoozy of it on here. That didn't even make sense. Laura, use your words. Oh, thank God it's thick and creamy. I was hoping this wasn't going to be like a really thin, watery formula where I have to like run it all over my face. It seems like a rich, thick, creamy formula. Ooh, that's me being over dramatic. Boo! I am filming. You know this. Stop. No, do not backtalk me. Sorry, we had an argument on camera. This feels really good and looking pretty good too. Also, it smells like perfume, which is kind of interesting. Here is half of my face with it on. It looks a little dewy right now. It hasn't really had time to set, so we'll see how it sets. But this is my half face. Obviously, I don't have the makeup on. Also, developed a blood blister. I guess someone in the middle of the night came in and hit my face. I don't know why I have a blood blister here. I do, though. The foundation looks great. So I went ahead and hit it with another pump. The perfume in it's a little strong. That's why I'm like, while I'm applying it, because it's hard to like breathe it in and talk and apply it. Yeah, it feels like a really nice foundation. So I'm into it so far. And the Serum Me foundations from e.l.f. I don't really live for, but this one, they might be on to something. Next up, I'm going to be taking the 16 Hour Wear Cameo Concealer. This one is in the shade Light Beige. So this is a really, really nice concealer. I'm not going to pretend like it's first impressions when I already have tried it out. So I'm just going to put some on the under eye. I always get red right in my forehead. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's happening to my face. It just does it. I'm going to use the exact same brush, this flat top kabuki, and I'm going to blend it out. This is a thicker formula, but it does cover pretty gosh darn well, and I gotta say, it wears really nicely. It feels so good. e.l.f. has really stepped up their face game. e.l.f. said this is my year. You other drugstore brands can get out of town. They didn't say that. No one said that. I said that. I think my skin looks super buttery. Like, my skin looks like I went to Sephora and spent $800. We have a lot of good stuff happening here. So I'm going to go ahead and set it. Unfortunately, I don't have like a banana powder for them. I just have this loose HD sheer powder. Now, I say unfortunately because these powders flash back like a mother. What I also have is this powder right here. It's like a banana powder in this contour kit that I'm going to mix in. And I'm actually just going to use this little highlighter brush. And if you can see, I'm mixing together the two to set this. I also have like some pretty gnarly smile lines. I look a lot like my grandma on my dad's side of the family, and she aged really beautifully. I don't know that that's going to happen for me, but like she has some pretty gnarly smile lines as well. So I'm like, that's me, kind of. I'm like, we're all set. Let me add 15 more pounds of powder really quick just to make sure. So I typically do bronzer, and I'm actually going to be using it out of this kit. So I'm going to be using the lighter shade right here. I think this is a really pretty shade of bronzer. Let me grab my bronzer brush. This is an R14 brush. This is like a nice little round brush that fits right into the cheekbone. I always give them a push when I start because if they're clean, they've been washed, and they're a little bit stiff. So I'm going to tap into this, maybe a little dash of the deeper shade too to get really crazy. Now, I've used this palette before and I do like it a lot. Bronzer definitely not too intense. And I'm just like pushing it in. I like a really bronzy look. I typically go a little bit heavy with the bronzer, as most of you know. If you're not new here, you're like, girl, we know you a little much with the bronzer. But I'm just really into it. And I always just do a bit around the jawline area. It creates like a sharper, like cutthroat jaw. It creates a more cut, chiseled jaw look. You can always bump a little on your under lip. I've been doing that for years, literally years I've been doing that. And then this is the part where I just go in and add way too much bronzer. So I'll stop now. For blush, I'm going to use the same brush. This is an R14. And this little kit, this is called Rosy Flush. And this is a little too light for me, so I just light-handedly tap into the rosy side. And I'm just going to apply it to the apples of the cheeks. A little across my nose. And to the apples. Okay, for eyebrows, because I thought I had my life together, and shockingly, I found out I didn't. I thought I had my brow pencil here, and this is an eyeshadow. See, it says shadow and liner. It says nowhere on it eyebrows, but for some reason, I was like, girl, I got my brow pencil, let's do it. I don't have a brow pencil. Cool. So I'm just going to use eyeshadow to do my brows. They came out with these new eyeshadow palettes which look bomb diggity. This one's called Mad for Matte Summer Breeze. Actually, some of them I think they've had out, and then some of them are newer. Anyways, I'm going to take this taupey brown shade right here. Can I just tell you that I've had this angled brush from Anastasia for like a year now, and I can't get the plastic off of either end. They both have the plastic on it. Like, I just got the plastic off. What is my problem? I have been trying to get this off forever and it just slid right off. I'm just cutting it off. Why didn't I do this 12 months ago? I don't know. I stabbed myself. I'm just bleeding a little bit. Just gotta put some pressure on it. So now I'm figuring out why I didn't cut it off before, because I just literally stabbed myself. It still has some plastic around it, but it's better than what it was. This is a number 14 brush. I'm just have a little speckle of blood happening. I'm gonna go in with this deeper brown because I think I'm gonna have to go with a pretty dark brown shade to make this happen. I spent way too long doing these eyebrows and they look pretty mediocre, but actually they're not that bad. I'm gonna give them like B- rating here. And I also had to mix in some brow gel stuff to make the powder stick a little better. Let's move on. I'm going to be using the Jewel Pop palette. Oh my god, she's using color. And y'all are like, we're on the wrong channel. I'm way too hard on myself. I actually use color pretty often. So just because I use neutrals doesn't make me not creative. Okay. I want to take this red color. I'm going to be using these 4 neutral shades only on my eye this whole time. I'm using this bright colorful palette and I will only use the neutral shades. That's not what's going to happen. But I am going to go in with this red shade. I'm going to take a R39 brush and I'm just going to get the red shade on the tip at the top of the brush. Tip at the top of the brush. And then I'm going to focus it. Ooh, I see pigment. Okay, I'm going to focus it right here in the inner crease, not the outer crease, but the inner crease. And I'm just taking this little brush and I'm just blending it right in that inner crease. If some gets down on your eyelid, it's okay, don't panic. You can definitely clean that up later with concealer. But I'm just taking a little bit right here on the tip and I'm placing it right into that inner corner, and then I'm going to start to do small circular motions to really get that to blend out. I feel like this palette is so much pigment to it, which is pretty exciting business. You really want to make sure the edges especially are what's super blended. And we're finished with our look. I'm just kidding. Now I'm going to take with another brush because that has orange all over it. This is an M456. It is a great brush because it's more detailed, but it's exactly like the R39, but just a step smaller. So you can get a little more detailed with it. I need like 57 of these in my kit. So M456 brush. It's great. I'm going to take the pastel blue. Wow, look how much coming off. I've never used this palette before, by the way, guys. This one is a first impressiono for me. I'm going to then place this blue on the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to focus it right into the crease. I'm just going to blend it. It's like a periwinkle blue. I'm going to pack a little more color on because whenever I started blending it, it looked a little bit more purpley. It's kind of turning dark gray, which is interesting. So I'm just going to pack on a bit more color. I feel like I just turned into Harley Quinn, and like I didn't mean to, but it just like, it kind of happened. It's okay. We're going to incorporate another color and it's going to be fine. Don't worry. What I like to do as well is, this is an M573 brush, but I like to take any clean blender. That way we're not dispersing more color and you can just really soften up those edges. I'm going to take some of the Cameo concealer and I'm going to take a small synthetic flat brush and add a little bit to the lid. This is an M24 little flat synthetic brush. So again, just taking that concealer. And this is the part where it gets really fun because we're going to carve out, clean up, and create some coolness. If you can see how we just carved it out and we kind of stopped and faded it right whenever we started to get into the blue color. So what I'm going to do is take this whitish shade at the end here, which is just a matte plain white shade. I'm going to pack it onto the lid. I'm not going to blend it on. I'm going to pack it on. I'm going to take an M166 brush and I'm going to start pressing it onto the lid. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the blue color and just fade it in right where the two colors meet. Next up, I'm going to take this purpley shade, this matte. It's pretty gosh darn purpley. So I'm just going to take it on a pretty dense little brush and I'm going to buff it in the lower lash line. And now I'm going to take on the same brush the little bit of a fuchsia purple shade right here. These are all matte, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and buff that just a little bit lower so we get like a faded look. I'm going to take this foundation brush, and because I have so much powder on, that setting powder, it's just like sweeping away any of the fallout just so nicely. I'm going to take the e.l.f. This is called the Intense Liner, and it is a really thick felt tip liner. I haven't used this in a while, so hopefully this one is still good to go. Okay, she's good. Wow, this one has like a lot of power to it, so I'm actually going to wing it out. I'm like, am I going to wing it out? Yeah, I'm going to wing it out. Now I'm going to pop on lashes. I do not have any e.l.f. lashes, and I don't care for the e.l.f. lashes either. That's probably why I don't have any in my kit over here, because I don't buy them. They're just too thin, and the band on them is too thick. e.l.f. has redone so much of their makeup this year. I am hoping that they will redo some lashes, so I'm going to probably mix together these double up. These are double up wispies from Ardell, and then these are 600s from Ardell. I'm going to try to mix them and do a kind of a cool lash. I normally wear a Miami from Lily Lash, as you guys know, but I'm not doing that today because I wanted to do a drugstore lash since, after all, this is an e.l.f. look. I didn't want to pop on a $30 lash. I just double stacked this lash, and I'm like kind of into it, I think. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so we're going double stack here. Lashes are on, so now I'm going to do highlighter, and I have this 24 karat gold highlighter from e.l.f. I'm going to take a R36 highlighter brush. You know, with e.l.f. products, sometimes you got to get that first layer off. Sometimes you just... Then, oh my god, look how much more comes off. Yeah, you just got to dig in there and get that first layer off. And then you can frost the cake, honey. Lesson learned. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So if you do get this highlighter, I do recommend just digging your finger around on top of it for a second, and then honestly, you're good to go. Gorgeous, dog. Yes. Honestly, that's gorgeous. Like, I can't even do. I have this light beige powder, and you might be going, why? And what I'm going to do with it is take it on a little brush. Just, like, clean up this area a little bit. What is that? Like, what is that? Okay, I don't even know what that was on my face, but it was something. Okay, for lips, I want to do something kind of different, creative. So I just have a regular clear gloss on my lips right now. And I have this e.l.f. This is the... Soiree. This is a eyeshadow pot, and I kind of just want to add, ooh, oh my god, it's so pretty, to the center. Yeah, and create this like really soft but pretty metallic-y lip. I think it looks really cool. Looks really pretty. So this is the final look. I absolutely love the foundation. I will 100% be wearing it again. The concealer is amazing. It actually looks really good with the setting powder and how that kind of worked out. I think the eyeshadow turned out really cool. I did have to work pretty hard with the blue shade. So if I would have known that before, I probably would have just put the purple and the pink on the outer corner instead of the blue, because the blue, if you can tell, it kind of turns into gray as you blend. I don't know what that's about, but it was kind of interesting how that happened. But I really like this palette. As you can tell, it's got a lot of pigment to it, so it's very pretty. And then the bronzer palette's great. Everything was great. If there was something I didn't care for, I don't know, I really liked everything. I don't have like a specific item that was just terrible at all. I guess if you, even the primer, I thought was pretty cool. I do like the way my skin looks. I think my skin looks really nice with it on, so I'm not knocking it. I wish I had a brow pencil, although we may do, and yeah, I like the look. I wish e.l.f. had some bomb diggity lashes. Maybe we'll see that in the future, but that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure and subscribe to my channel. Leave a cool comment down below. Should we do a secret word in this video? I think we should. Let's do it. So if you're at the very end of the video, comment the word shimma shimma. Let's comment the word shimma shimma. And don't tell anyone why you're commenting that word. It's just for the people who stayed to the very end of the video and they know the secret word. So don't spoil it in the comments. Just comment shimma shimmer and just... Okay, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and click that bell so you will get notified when I upload a new video. And thank you all for being here. I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.